My name is Isabella Westflower, and these are my teammates, Mackenzie Boyd and Matthew Carnes, and we are presenting a wearable device for the management of panic attacks. Many people around the world suffer from mental health issues such as panic disorder. Unfortunately, there's a stigma that prevents them from seeking adequate medical treatment. With recent advances in smart clothing and fitness trackers, it is now possible for people who suffer from panic attacks to supplement psychotherapy with daily ambulatory monitoring of their symptoms. However, those who use the currently available devices are hindered by visible or audible components which may reveal their problem. We want to produce a discrete wearable device equipped with sensors to detect the symptoms of a panic attack and silent and invisible vibrating motors to guide the user through breathing exercises. Matthew?
As Isabella said, there are currently devices on the market to manage panic attacks, but they're very obtrusive and they get in the way of the user's daily normal life, so they wouldn't be suitable for just everyday use. Our solution is a wearable device that we can put under our clothes, and it would regularly monitor biomedical signals, and it would detect panic attacks on the go. The hardware that we're going to be using is a Raspberry Pi microcontroller so that we can process the data as it comes in, a set of vibrational motors to prompt the user through, say, guided breathing exercises to help them, a set of sensors for measuring heart rate, breathing, and galvanic skin response, and a set of what we like to call control sensors, a microphone, a temperature, and an inertial measurement unit, so that we can try to flag false positives. Say in a user's daily life, here's how they're going to use it. They're going to put it on at home, they're going to calibrate it towards their relaxed state, and then as the sensors regularly send data out to our data collection algorithm, it is going to try to detect the symptoms of a panic attack. And if it senses that one is oncoming, it'll prompt the user, and the user can initiate the guided breathing exercises. Mackenzie?
So looking forward, we are going to purchase the sensors. We are going to integrate them into a device. We are going to develop the app that will run most likely from a phone or a tablet. And then we'll start the final prototype development, building, and then testing and retesting and calibrations. We think that this could be a very impactful device and really help people take that next step from just regular psychotherapy and aid them as they step back into the world and into their daily lives, as panic attacks and any kind of mental health problems can really impede people as they move forward. Does anyone have any questions?
Yeah, I don't see any actuators. I see a lot of sensors in that picture, but you have some kind of vibration sensor or something like that.
There will be small vibrational motors. We haven't decided if it will be one or multiple to prompt users to breathe either deeply, or if they're breathing too shallow, we can prompt them through those small motors.
What kind of signal processing? Do you have some idea of the algorithms you're going to take to detect this set of events that can cause a panic attack? Do you have the biomedical data that tells you what things happen in a panic attack?
There has been one study done by some professors over at SMU, and we have requested at least some of their data so we can test the system that we've designed. We have a high-level view of it. There are signs of panic attacks up to an hour before one actually occurs. So we will be constantly monitoring, updating, and sending our system through different stages, and then once you finally get to a final stage, that will be when we start to intervene.
So I assume that you're going to be testing this on yourselves or friends or whatever.
So we'll test the sensors on us, but yes.
Right. So have you looked into what the university's requirements are for when you're testing a device on people? Even though this is primarily sensors, there are usually rules about that. Have you checked into what the rules are for that?
We have been exploring that option. We don't believe we have the ethical We don't have the proper qualifications to do this on people who are actively having panic attacks. This could be very detrimental if we do it wrong.
Mhm.
So we are actually we're going to get that data from the professors at SMU and test the system through that, and then make sure that everything else on the physical side works on ourselves.
Okay, good.
Yeah, there's a group here at the university that'll help you do that.
Okay, good.
So the garment just has sensors, and then you have this device that acts as a device that does all the gathering of sensor data and then processes it and then communicates to the user.
Mhm.
Are the sensors built into this, or do you put them on your skin, or do you put them on the clothing?
So we're hoping to have them built into the garment, it
Oh,
being tight
okay.
enough to collect that data, but if we find that it's
Yeah,
unreliable,
you
then
may
it
have
will
some
be.
trouble with picking that up inside of a garment, maybe on the inside of it. I guess I have to see. Be an
But
interesting challenge.
It would hold it. It would hold all the sensors and.
Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Have you considered using things like off-the-shelf smartwatches to monitor, in particular, you can get the galvanic skin response off of many watches and also heart rate?
Mhm. That's something we were looking into as well.
So in your title, you say wearable device for the management of panic attacks. Is it prevention or is it management or both?
We are focusing mainly on management, and then what we're really hoping to do is lessen the severity. If we sense a panic attack coming on, lessen the severity of it, the duration of it, and help them.
Can I add something?
Yeah, go ahead.
So there's a product currently on the market called Spira, which involves a cannula, a tube which measures carbon dioxide in your breath. And it's very, very effective at reducing panic attack symptoms for those with recurring panic attacks. I think the main thing that we're trying to improve upon with Spira is that people won't wear this in public or going to school or going to work because they're afraid of how they look with the cannula. So we wanted to make it more discreet, but to have the same function of training the user to look at how their unique physiology is and to relate that to their panic attack symptoms so that it can actually ease the distress of anticipating future panic attacks.
There's also data out there that says when you do manage the panic attack through the breathing, it's basically short-circuiting the body's response to a mental threat. So you are stopping your body from reacting like there's a physical threat.
All right, thanks, team.